Near the end of the finale, Mike offers a theory during a Dungeons & Dragons game to explain how 11 might still be alive. Triggered by speaker feedback at graduation, he reasons that 11 could not have used her powers while the Sonic Hedgehog devices were active. From this, he imagines an alternative explanation. Callie made 11 invisible, created a decoy illusion of her trapped in the Upside Down as it collapsed, and allowed the real 11 to escape. The group accepts this theory because it gives them peace. But the episode itself quietly shows that this explanation does not match what actually happened. When the evacuation from the Upside Down begins, 11 is seated next to Mike. As they are told to get off, the camera places Mike in front of her, making her harder to see, but not invisible. 11 is clearly visible behind him. This alone undermines the foundation of Mike's theory. If Callie had already made 11 invisible, she would not be partially visible on screen. There is no visual cue of concealment, illusion, or power use. The show allows the audience to see her in the open, even if briefly. As they jump down, the camera pulls back into a wider shot. A figure jumps from the same position 11 occupied seconds earlier. The continuity is intact. She is physically there, physically moving, and physically exiting. There is no moment where 11 disappears. Mike's theory assumes 11 could not act because the hedgehog devices were suppressing her powers. The exit sequence contradicts this assumption. When told to get off, 11 stands without pain, moves freely, jumps without hesitation. If the hedgehogs were active and affecting her, this would be impossible. The show has repeatedly established that these devices cause immediate distress. Their inactivity at this moment is visually confirmed by 11's behavior. This creates a critical opening. Because the devices are off, 11 can move normally. And because the scene is chaotic, the camera stops tracking her after she exits, focusing instead on other characters. This is not invisibility, it is misdirection. Later in the same sequence, the episode briefly shows the hedgehog devices again, this time placed in front of the upside-down entrance. Their orientation matters. They are pointed inward, toward the open space in front of the entrance where the others are standing. They are not aimed directly into the Upside Down itself. This is a subtle but deliberate clue. When 11 later appears at the Upside Down entrance and telepathically communicates with Mike, she is standing outside the effective range of the devices. That is why she can use her powers again. The show does not explain this in dialogue. It shows it visually. Whether Callie is alive or dead ultimately becomes irrelevant, because the episode shows that her help was never used. 11 does not become invisible. She does not secretly escape. She is physically present on screen. Because 11 is visible during the exit, Mike's imagined sequence, invisibility, illusion, decoy, cannot align with the events shown. The theory explains something that did not happen. What actually happens is simpler and far more tragic. With the hedgehogs off, the guards distracted, and the camera focused elsewhere, 11 has a brief window of opportunity. She uses it not to escape, but to return. The episode avoids explicitly showing this choice. Instead, it uses framing, movement, and attention shifts to let it happen quietly. When 11 appears again, it is only inside the Upside Down, where she speaks to Mike one last time. That is not an illusion. That is where she truly is. Mike's theory exists to give the characters comfort. The visuals exist to tell the truth. However the theory is sliced, it fails. The episode itself proves that invisibility and illusion never happened, and that 11 returned to the Upside Down and died there. The ending is not ambiguous because it is unclear. It is ambiguous because it is painful. Like, share, and subscribe if this changed how you see the ending.